The cliff's edge. Divi.
Nice to see you again. I do hope you enjoyed my last little jaunt. I trust we'll all be treated to a display. Second, go like the clappers. Work through the level until you reach a solid wall. You will then be in a secret world. Indeed I can, dear boy, though I must admit to being a little surprised that you haven't found it yet.
Hello and welcome to GamesMaster.
Rather a competent player, wasn't he?
Hello, GamesMaster. In Turtles, I cannot get off level 3. What shall I do? Hello, GamesMaster. In Turtles, I cannot get off level 3. What shall I do? Hello, GamesMaster. In Turtles, I cannot get off level 3. What shall I do?
My, you are behind, aren't you? I do tend to tire rather easily these days. However, if you'd like to tune in next week, I'd be delighted to answer any more questions you might have. Bye for now.
I've been trying for hours, but I cannot kill the water.
Well, I've decided to be gentle with you, this being our first coming together. Commendable pluck indeed. Hello, and nice to see you. For the last of this week's little escapades, we visit our colonial friends in the Antipodes. Welcome to my kingdom. I am delighted to see you. And what have you got to ask me?
Hello, GamesMaster. In Turtles, I cannot get off level 3. What shall I do? In Turtles, I cannot get off level 3. What shall I do? I cannot get off level 3. What shall I do?
And that little revelation brings the session to an end. I do hope the advice is going to be of some use. Goodbye for now. Welcome to my kingdom. I am delighted to see you. And what have you got to ask me? Foolish boy. It sounds to me as if you've been overlooking the fact that the dragon's only weak point is its heart. Hello, and nice to see you. Now, what can I do for you? I do hope you enjoyed my last little jaunt. For my second challenge this week, I thought we might take to the pistes. I should stress that I nonetheless require an exemplary display of gamesmanship. Nice to see you again. I do hope you enjoyed that last little jaunt. What an extremely able young man he was. Time for some sport now, I think. Welcome to my kingdom. I'm really glad to see you.
But he keeps ramming me. What am I doing wrong?
Foolish boy. You really should have realized by now. You should have experimented a little, young fellow. If my memory serves me correctly, there are no shortcuts. But you can make life a lot easier by beefing your warriors up. Once he starts pestering you, call up the question mode and type in 10 pints. Your warrior will then be invincible, and all you have to do is to find your way around. And that little revelation brings the session to an end. Now, what can I do for you? I have to admit to being rather pleased with the 3 little challenges I've managed to concoct for you this week. A most amusing little game in which carefree young stunt skiers, or hot doggers as I believe they're called, perform dazzling aerial acrobatics. After the frenzied stroke that you've chosen to join me again here at the fertile fount of game-playing challenges. We begin tonight with a truly anarchic escapade. Welcome back. I hope you weren't put off by the rather violent nature of my first challenge, as I'm sorry to say my second offering is also not in terribly good taste. Good luck, young man. A fair maiden's honor. Still languishing behind. Back so soon? Are we ready for the next? Oh dear, you are in need of help. Now please listen very carefully. Simple, dear boy. I think that's probably enough advice for 1 week, but if you have any queries, you know where to come. Hello again. Not doing too well today, are we? 2 failures out of 2. Perhaps I've been overestimating your ability. So get your pistol hammer cocked. Elvira does indeed require a modicum of ingenuity. Rather ingenious, isn't it? And I think that's enough little tidbits for 1 week. I think you'll find tonight's three little jaunts an absolute hoot. I thought it was about time we tested your physical might. The person who recorded the highest score is the winner. Welcome to my kingdom. I am delighted to see you. And what have you got to ask me? Hello, and nice to see you. Now, what can I do for you? Do I know where it is? Oh, the audacity of... But bear with me, because finding it is a little complicated. You will need to jump on top of the fifth block of the level, a white one, then squat for 5 seconds. You will then fall behind the background scenery. Once there, go to the end of the stage, and you will enter a house where the first whistle is kept.
Hello, GamesMaster. In Turtles, I cannot get off level 3. What shall I do?
Next, please. Good question. Good question indeed. Actually, contrary to popular belief, you don't have to kill both of these men. When this happens, punch him, and he will eventually die. Next up, please, and hurry along there. Lifting us off tonight is a young superhero. And I think that's enough goodies for this little session, though I must admit I do rather enjoy my role as agony uncle. Make sure you tune in for our next rendezvous. Not at all. So once again, you've tuned in to pit your wits against one of my little challenges. You really are gluttons for punishment, aren't you? I must confess to being a bit of a cricket man myself, but of course that game takes too long. But anyway, mustn't ramble. Hello again. I do hope you enjoyed my last little jaunt. Wasn't quite up to it, was he? On to the next, please. Hello, and delighted to see you. I must admit it's an awfully long time since I've had to preoccupy myself. Welcome to my kingdom. I am delighted to see you. And what have you got to ask me?
Hello, GamesMaster. In Turtles, I cannot get off level 3. What shall I do?
A good question, young man, but this is indeed a most tenacious reptile. Follow these instructions carefully.
The Cliff's Edge. TV.